crap, guys. You gotta see how much freaking snow we have. Look at this. I'll show you that table from last time. Look at that table now. There's like what? Gotta be close to like 2 feet on there. My poor dog. You see him over there. Jack. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I got a lot of shoveling to do so I can actually get my car out of my drive. With all this new snow, freaking check this out. This is the road in front of my street here, so not freaking paved yet. And you can already see like down the way here, there's a car that's freaking stuck in the middle of the street. And last night, I could barely freaking get out of here when I was trying to go to the gym. I thought I was gonna get stuck. So, wish me luck. I have a client meeting right now. I gotta get downtown. So hopefully, Betty, we're calling her Betty the Beamer. Hopefully she can make it. Guys, it is Friday night. Just got to Move Fitness. That's the gym that I go to. Tonight is overload delts. So I got some heavy presses, some heavy lateral raises, some heavy upright rows, heavy rear delt work. I think that's it off the top of my head. And then I move on to blood volume back. So it's all superset stuff, a bunch of like rowing stuff to like lat pull downs, 4 sets, 14 to 20 reps, but just really slow tempo, squeeze the back, all that stuff. So that is tonight's workout. I don't think I've updated you guys on adjustments. Still no adjustments. I feel like I've been on the same protocol for a while now. Sometimes I get 2 refeeds and sometimes I just get the 1. This week I just get my 1 refeed of the 430 carbs. And I did a new low weigh in today, 190.8. So we are now sniffing at those 180s. Last contest prep in 2013, my lowest weigh-in, I believe, was, I think, 184.5. So I'm only, what, 6 pounds, getting 6-7 pounds away from that. And I still have, tomorrow will be 13 weeks out. So, but the thing is, I'm definitely going to be most likely lighter this go around, because I gave myself 8 extra weeks of prep time to bring a more conditioned package to the pro stage. So that is the on the agenda. Why do people always, whenever I'm recording, is when all of my clients want to hit me up every time. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna try to get some clips tonight. I have a awesome dude in the gym that freaking loves filming for me, and so I kind of try to help him out by kind of give him a lot of like free workout tips and stuff like that. So like last time I took him through like a whole chest portion of the work. I was like, hey, just do it with me, that way you can kind of help, you know, get some clips or whatever. And so it helps a lot, because filming solo, even though I got this Joby tripod thing on here, is sometimes easy, but it's just hard to get good angles and stuff. So that's why some of you guys have the workout partners and that they film for you. You guys have it made. Until I walk awake, scream my mind, I shout, the ground shakes. How much can I take? My mind will break. Will it break? Can I take? Can I be your superhero? Superhero. Saturday, guys. I am on my way to Starbucks downtown, meeting up with a new client that I'm getting started. Man, we're only like, what, 13, 14 days into January, and I think I've literally like tripled my best month of like clients that I've kind of signed up. It's been just freaking outrageous. I mean, awesome. But I think, you know, with being the first of the new year, this is like the perfect time when everybody wants to, you know, make those New Year's resolutions, work on their body and all that stuff. But one thing I really do love though is, like I said, most of my clients are online. We got a popo, let's put this down. But my local clientele, like here in Spokane, Washington, has just been like growing like crazy from just like, you know, people having great experiences and then like telling a friend and everything. So I've been getting a lot of just like referrals, which is great. But what I love though is like, I like setting up, you know, a face-to-face client meeting with people that I have locally. That way I can just sit there, kind of explain the whole kind of system of what we're doing with tracking your macronutrients and logging your weigh-ins and giving them a lot of like tips that I've kind of learned along the way as far as like utilizing kind of more macro friendly foods, especially for the clients that are trying to lose weight, because the average person just has like really honestly, like when it comes to nutrition, I mean, I'm sure most of you guys can relate with this when you talk to a lot of your friends or like your family members and you try to talk to them about macros and all these things, and it sounds like they're like, what are you talking about? You know, and most people's knowledge on nutrition is just so bad. And so I really feel like I got a lot of clients that I kind of just have to baby, and really just, they start from like square one. And I really have to kind of teach them a lot of basics about like subbing out certain foods. Like, oh, you drink, you know, regular milk. You know, here's what happens if we switch to you know, unsweetened almond milk. We're gonna like freaking cut the overall calories by like what, a quarter. So, you know, ketchup, you know, switching to sugar-free ketchup instead of regular ketchup. But it's just a lot of people teaching them that you can, ooh, it's gonna be dark. Just teaching them that there's so many different foods that you can substitute for other lower fat ones, lower carb ones, all of that stuff. So anyways though, guys, just kind of want to give you a little, it's my Saturday. Like I said, I got a little meeting here, but just if any of you guys are needing a coach, you know who to contact. All right, guys, I am here at Super Supplements. So funny story, this is total like contest prep, just feels right here. All of my buddies in contest prep keep raving about, Micah, Lionel, Tony, all you guys keep raving about these Optimum Nutrition cake bites. So I'm tired of hearing about it. I gotta try it for myself. The only thing I hate is I wish these weren't 7 grams of fat per package, because now you're all screwing up my refeed, and now I'm gonna have to switch from doing peanut butter cup Halo Top tonight to now my lower fat pistachio if I'm gonna fit these in. I'm gonna do a birthday cake and red velvet, so the guy's holding these for me, so I'll kind of show you the pack. Guys, so here they are. I got the birthday cake, and this is the red velvet. So gonna try, I might try, what's funny is I think I'm gonna try to actually sample like both tonight, like open up both packages and just do like one of each kind of first to kind of taste each one, and then I'll have one more of the flavor that I like better, and then save the other ones for the next time. So you get 3 in a pack. I will say these are a little bit higher in fat than I would hope. They're each package is 7 fat, 25 carb, 20 protein for birthday cake, and red velvet is similar. It's 7 fat, 22 carbs, so 3 carbs less, and 20 grams of protein. Ooh, one thing I realized too is you get 0 fiber in both of these, so it's not like a Quest bar where you're getting like a crap ton of fiber. With these you're getting 0 fiber. So what I will do is when I get home, I'm gonna do a taste review for you guys. You guys know, I'll show you, like, one thing I'm curious about too is like how big these, how big they are. Because if they're tiny little pieces, I don't know. Having 3 bite-sized little cake pieces for 22 to 25 carbs in contest prep, that's the key thing, in contest prep. But I'm utilizing these on my refeed day, so I have a little bit more carbs today, so I'm not as worried about it. But on a regular day, I probably wouldn't fit something like this in. So I'll kind of review these when I get home. Run. Birthday cake goes first. Here we go. Initial thoughts is I really like the outer, kind of reminds me of like animal cookies as a kid, but with a nice chewy, not so much cake, it's in light fluffy texture, but more of the texture of kind of like a protein bar. Let me do one more bite here. What I really liked though was this outer frosted coating thing, and then you bite into it, it has that nice chewy, again, I don't want to say like, it's not like cake, but similar to like a protein bar. To be honest, I would actually kind of like say this, if you've had like an oh yeah birthday cake bar, to me this is kind of similar. But instead of having something in a bar, it's like putting it in a round little cake bite. It's kind of how I translate this as. Here's red velvet. Wow. This is really good too. Again, but really love the kind of how the frosting, kind of harder frosting on the outside, and then this one, as you can see here, kind of has a red kind of center here. Has a really nice kind of red velvet kick that kind of hits you at the end here. Very chewy. Like I said, similar to a protein bar. It's tough between these two flavors, guys. I think I might have to give the edge though to birthday cake, just because of like the little sprinkles and stuff that it has on the top frosting layer. But honestly, I feel like you can't go wrong with either. Red velvet, 8.5, 9 out of 10. Birthday cake, definitely 9 to 9.5 out of 10. So that's my review on the Optimum Nutrition cake bites. What is up, guys? It is January 19th, and we are due for a prep update. Finally, not that this is a good thing, but finally, there's kind of like an adjustment that's kind of worth noting for you guys. So this last check-in with Cliff, I think everything, weigh-ins and stuff like that, I think he wanted maybe a little bit more of a drop in weight. So we made a little tweak to, I think he just took away like 5 carbs or something like that. So my carbs went from 210 to 205. And then I kind of start talking to Cliff, and this is going to be something that a lot of other bodybuilders can kind of relate with, is once you start kind of getting closer to the show, if certain areas are kind of maybe a little bit behind, you kind of start freaking out a little bit. And I'm kind of starting to not freak out, but my stubborn areas are like my glutes and hamstrings. It's like the slowest body parts to dial in. So I kind of sent over some updated, like up close kind of glute and hamstring shots to Cliff, because I'm like, these are still the areas that I'm just still kind of like, I want to make sure that these areas are just, you know, as peeled as possible, you know, in 12 weeks by show day. So we're kind of just taking some extra precaution and trying to get a little bit more aggressive to make sure that that area is as dialed in as possible. So he kind of countered back with actually dropping my carbs even more. So now we're down to 195 carbs. And he also did, I forgot too, he actually did lower my protein down from 280 to 275. So my new macros as of today's day one, 275 protein, 195 carbs, and 52 fat. So, but the good news is no cardio, thank God, because I'm gonna be on like poverty macros and a ton of cardio, that's like death. So I'd rather be on low macros with no cardio, so that way I can at least just preserve my energy for the weight sessions and take it out on the weights, not the cardio. So that's where we're at though. This morning I was 191.2, I believe. And last week I hit 2 low weigh-ins in the 190s. I think I hit like a 190.8 and 190.6. So I'm thinking this later in the week, maybe Friday, Saturday before my refeed, I wouldn't be shocked if all of a sudden I saw my first 189.8, 189.9 weigh-in. I'm at least hoping, like I said, I'm at least hoping to get below like 190.6, because each week I'm just trying to hit like new lows and weigh-ins. Because now at this point in prep, every single pound makes a big difference in my physique, being this lean, this far out. So, but it's just funny though, like, again, a lot of people be like, oh, Con, like, you're over stressing and stuff like that, but this is just kind of the OCD of bodybuilders, where you just really want to make sure you look your best, and so you kind of freak out about certain things. And just like, I just hold a lot of fat, like, especially, it's weird, like my glutes are actually leaning out pretty damn nice. Like I can see all the outline of the glutes. I'm starting to slowly see like the striations from the rear. So the glutes I think are in a really good spot, but my hamstrings are still, I feel like they need some more definitely fat to come off. It could be like another freaking 2-3 pounds of fat on my freaking hammies. So just kind of focusing on that. Other than that too, oh guys, I wanted to kind of update you guys. I did finally finish my stack of the core test and the core hard here. So these two products are done. I ran just a month cycle on both core test, core hard. So I'm gonna take, I believe it's another month off. I'm gonna take 4 weeks off from those two products. And then the final 8 weeks of prep, I'm gonna add them back in and take them for the duration of the final 8 weeks. So that's how I'm gonna stack those products. If I was to give an honest review, I think it's very, very hard to, I think these products are very, like I would never, you know, for me being a coach, for example, I would never tell a client like, you need to go out, like these are products that you must go buy. Never, I would never say that. With all my clients, all I do is recommend the basic things that are like proven: creatine monohydrate, whey protein, you know, fish oils, vitamin D3, the basic things that are proven, you know, supplements that actually work. Supplements like this, I believe, are kind of for the, again, if contest prep, where you really, really care about maybe having that extra, even if it's just that 5 to 10% extra kind of boost in mood, intensity. I will say, I felt like while I was on that stack, there was times in the gym where I just felt like, holy crap, I got this whole different level of kind of intensity and just freaking drive, and I felt awesome. Not every workout, but for a lot of them. So, you know, it's kind of hard for me to gauge. I mean, and I do feel like I'm for losing almost 30 pounds. My strength, I feel like, has held up really, really well. I mean, obviously certain lifts, like my squats, for example, you know, I may be down 30 pounds on squats from like my off-season weight, but then again, I've lost 30 pounds to kind of counter that. So pound for pound, I'm actually still just as strong if you look at it like that. I think a lot of people, they expect to like still lift the same weights that they did at, you know, at a 30 pound heavier weight. It's just usually not gonna work like that. But I'm still like pressing, you know, the heaviest dumbbells we have at my gym, which is 125s, which is awesome. And I feel like I've done a great job at maintaining strength. And is a lot of that because of those products? It's kind of hard to tell. So again, though, that's where I would just say that I think there's a certain small percentage of us where a stack like this becomes worth it to justify the cost and things like that. I think between both of those products, you're probably looking at close to maybe $80 to $100, which is pretty expensive for most of us, especially if you're buying whey protein and other products on top of that. But again, I feel like if you're, you know, a top, you know, let's say natural bodybuilder, like, you know, you're at the pro level like I am, or you're trying to get a pro card and you really want to just, and you have the extra money to spend and you want to, you know, get that extra, just even if it's just 10% of like extra intensity and extra, you know, focus and all that stuff. I think little things like, even if it's placebo, to me it kind of pays off. So that's kind of my, you know, again, I would never push these products on anyone. It was just kind of something, this is kind of something that I wanted to experiment for myself. And we'll see how I feel after I run it for the second 8-week cycle. So that's my kind of input on the stat, guys. Just kind of being as honest and transparent as possible with you guys. But I'm going to head, it's my off day today. Thursdays and Sundays are the days that I take off from the gym. So I'm actually gonna run to, I don't go to Costco that much, but now that my carbs are lower, Costco has a really good deal on like a really big bag of cauliflower where they already kind of cut it up and stuff, so it's just easy to throw in the microwave and then in the food processor to make mashed cauliflower, as opposed to one thing, and it's actually cheaper. I noticed when you buy the big stems of cauliflower, you pay for it by weight, and you end up spending $2-3 for whatever, a thing of cauliflower, but you only get a tiny portion because the rest of it was leaves and everything that you're gonna, you know, the stem and all that stuff that you're gonna throw away. So this big bag has the actual just cauliflower, whatever pieces that you can just throw in your food processor. So I'm gonna pick up I think it's like a 4-pound bag for like $5 or $6, which is a great deal. Gotta get some more eggs. Made the mistake of going to the grocery store yesterday, picked up a bunch of things and forgot eggs. So I need some more pickles. But yeah, guys, that's a little Contest Prep Diaries update for you. I just got back from Costco. So this is the cauliflower bags. You get, what is it? 32 ounces, 2 pounds. 2-pound bags for, I think it was $3.99. Much better deal than buying, again, like when you buy the package of just one cauliflower with all the leaves on it and stuff. This is a much better deal. You're getting like 11 servings per bag. So I got 2 for that mashed cauliflower. Just a great volume food. Love it. And then I got more strawberries, obviously one of your best volume fruits. More eggs. Pickles. I got a double thing of pickles. Pickles, an awesome freaking, pretty much no calorie. I don't count the calories in pickles. And then this for, if I do more cheesecakes, we'll see if I do more cheesecakes. But other than that, I freaking love doing like Greek yogurt bowls where you just take, you know, let's say a serving of Greek yogurt, get 23 grams of protein, only 9 carbs, 0 fat, and then just add in some, either some like flavored whey protein, some fruit, some Walden Farm syrup, and just kind of mix up a nice thick bowl of Greek yogurt. And then I got some mushrooms, just great volume fillers for salads. This spaghetti squash I am having tonight. I'm gonna make some spaghetti squash pasta. So that's it, guys.